Okie dokie. I am not streaming.
I would not recommend you doing that because of how much you played earlier today.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
need a
I'm
break.
playing. I am playing a game for fun right now that I do not intend on streaming.
Welcome back, fellow RuneScapers. Today we're going to be working on woodcutting, tried and true.
Hell yeah. Trident? True. Blacksmith's tools.
Ah, you're on the other side of this door.
Yeah, I am not streaming it, but I am playing for fun Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Oh. Oh, I heard that game was awful. Like, just negative reviews everywhere. Mostly negative on Steam.
Definitely.
Now, fucking, I don't know why I'm getting these posts from a group that I'm not in, but JRPG shit posting. People are making posts about Veilguard.
All right.
Like, honestly, I'm not gonna play it just because Dragon Age doesn't really interest me. But like,
yeah,
bruh.
Yeah. There's this really terrible Asmongold clip where he gets to a part in the game where you can decide that your character is trans or not, and there's a back out option on the dialogue wheel, and he's like, there's literally no way to not be trans. The game isn't letting me.
Uh-huh. Bro's out here with the reading comprehension of a houseplant.
Yeah.
Look, we
I see
don't
a
go.
lot of people saying he's doing it on purpose, which I can kind of believe.
I don't know who this Asmongold person is.
Ah, you may have met his cockroach collection.
The fuck?
No, he it's a common joke that he's a streamer who doesn't shower or do housework. His house is a mess. There were pictures of his kitchen a while back, and it was so horrendously gross. There were like spiders in the sink, for example. Recently he shared pictures of his kitchen gleaming and clean. I assume he hired someone to do that for him.
So as far as I'm aware, the story on that is he got banned for like a day or so, or like a week, I think, and at least according to what it was posted on social media, he was like, maybe I need to fix myself, and he decided in order to start fixing himself, he needed to have a clean house.
And for a little bit, he started tweeting like a normal human being. So I think it was working.
I hope so.
So wait, was Asmongold a lolcow then?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Maybe.
Okay. Is it something that I need to know as an internet goer?
Is that like
I can give examples.
What
like
Chris Chan is?
Yeah, Chris Chan or Boogie numbers.
Yeah.
Like those kind of people.
Someone the internet essentially milks for content to make fun of. Yeah, I'd say Asmongold has definitely become a lolcow. I was only vaguely aware of him until recently. Which, to be honest, nobody really deserves to become a lolcow, because that's gonna fuck with your mental health and just make you even worse.
Real.
But yeah.
Well, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of bad shit about Mr. Beast, though.
Another one until I guess recently was Nikocado Avocado.
Yeah. And then Nikocado revealed that he'd actually been thin for 2 years.
Shit's fucking wild.
Mm.
Hell yeah. My fire making is level 7. Come on,
I
logs.
think I'm genuinely having more fun with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, probably. I should have made you do the tutorial.
Well, you're correct. I probably should have done the tutorial, but at the same time, you told me I didn't have to, so.
Yeah, that's on me. You would have at least gotten a
The like cowboy.
that's
what it's called.
The varmint rifle.
It's called the cowboy repeater
Yeah.
in this game, I think. The Winchester 1887.
Yeah, the lever action.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's called the cowboy repeater.
That's
Yeah.
garbage. Just call it the Winchester 1897 or 1887.
They can't.
There are mods that fix that though. That change the names of the guns to real guns. Pretty sure.
I already installed the mod that adds real guns.
Hey, nice.
They can't do it for licensing reasons, George. They had to change all the drugs to chems.
Yeah. Ah, yes, because they couldn't afford the license on heroin.
For real? Okay, no, actually, for real. Med-X used to be morphine, but then they were told you can't do that, so they're like, fine.
Wow.
It was
a
ratings
I'm
thing.
gonna make my own drugs with blackjack and hook.
Like, actually. Oh, hey, 300 level totals.
I probably... Yeah. I guess I don't need that. I forgot I need to go out this area again. Oh. Where are you? There's your head.
Where are you? And oh, there's your head. So head. Men's phone. Fixes skateboard.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
So tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
I really want a hot dog with some chili on it.
Nice.
Well, if you can buy your own hot dogs, maybe not this week.
We have hot dogs on hand. We have chili on hand. I literally just need to make it up.
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
Here, I thought you were going to be excited for the chili I was making.
I am excited for the chili, but it also means I need to finish the chili that the mother-in-law made for us.
Ah.
I'm super excited for your chili, George. Fucking... Would lentils and chili taste good?
I've tried it before. It was either lentils or quinoa that I put in as the grain of choice. And you guys said it was not a very good texture.
No.
Fair.
You know, I thought the force lock thing was a percentage chance of it working, not a percentage chance of the lock, like, fucking up and dying.
No.
Oh.
No, the percentage is the chance of success, and if you fail forcing the lock, it breaks the lock. So, yes.
That sucks. I mean, it makes sense, but it sucks.
Yeah, there is a... Sorry. There is a perk later on that you can take that lets you go back to locks that you've broken, or give you basically like 2 chances for forcing a lock. Same with computer hacking. There's a perk that lets you get back into terminals you've been locked out of.
Neat.
That's interesting.
Gonna copy this, paste it into here. Wonder if we can get Hildu on in chat.
That'd be nice.
Join us. Join us. Hey, someone in chat. What's up?
Hey!
Hey!
It is really unfortunate that RuneScape is... I'm a small streamer. RuneScape is a big game. And you get people coming in expecting... Hopefully expecting something interesting, while I'm sitting here just making fires.
I mean,
that
I
not
consider
trolls?
RuneScape to be... I consider RuneScape to be like a chill game where you spend a long time doing shit like that.
Well, the thing is a lot of big names that actually stream RuneScape are like members, and they have a bunch of different events and stuff to do. There's like more to the game when you actually invest the money and energy into it.
That's how you unlock the fun game.
Basically, like there are.
That's me. That was me being facetious, but yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's when the game goes from Stardew Valley to a normal MMO.
Not Diablo. Fable.
Fable. Yeah, I love Fable.
I should play Fable at some point.
Very good. 2 is actually my favorite.
I don't think I've ever... I'm trying to remember which one I played. I think it was 3. The one where you have to, like, wrestle control from your evil uncle.
Yeah. I think it's actually your brother.
Isn't that
your older
all of
brother.
them?
No. Fable 3 is the only one where you are nobility. In Fable 3, you are the child of who you played as in Fable 2. Because in Fable 2, you start as a homeless orphan. Well, not homeless. You start as an orphan, just you and your sister. You get invited to the castle, which you can buy at the end of the game, and when you buy the castle, you get the title of king or queen, your choice, or monarch. I think there is like a gender neutral monarch option. Oh my god, Fable 2 woke. But yeah, and then the idea is that you like actually it wasn't just a title, you actually became the ruler. And then by the time Fable 3 rolls around, you're long dead, and your eldest son has taken power, and your younger child, who is the person that you play as in 3, is the person you play as in 3. It doesn't take into account anything you actually did in Fable 2, even if it is on like the same console or whatever. Because in the Fable games, you can have as many. You can be whatever kind of person you want, and you can have as many children with as many different parents as you want.
Yeah, I think the best thing about the Fable games is it makes being a landlord seem cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Fable 3 introduced a lot of like Oblivion style Radiant quests, like just randomly generated quests, and that's its main downfall. Also, a lot of the quests are like you don't even have an objective marker for it. It's literally an NPC will be like, I lost my personal valuable item in region. Please find it for me. And it will literally be a random spot in that region, like a random patch of ground that you will have to dig up to find the item. And it is not marked by anything.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and then you have other ones where it's like an NPC wants to get somewhere, so it's just an escort quest. But yeah, the as long as you completely ignore all of the randomly generated quests, Fable 3 is an okay game. I vastly prefer 2. The Fable games also are mercifully short. Like, they're really good, and they don't overstay their welcome, which is nice for me.
Neat.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. The only reason I played a Fable was because it was for free on Xbox.
Valid.
I miss the old days of Xbox Live.
I might be wrong about this, but it was the rumor at the time, at least. Fable 3's Xbox Live free demo, back in the day, was literally the entire game, but with saving and achievements disabled.
That sounds like
Knowing
a good
what
game.
I know about, yeah, knowing what I know now about like file sizes and shit, like I haven't checked to see if the file size was different. If the file size is the same as the final game, I think that would single-handedly prove it.
Now I need to go find some.
But yeah, they're all good. Fable 1. I think Fable 1 might be the longest. I'm not sure.
Oh wait, this is gonna crash on me again, isn't it?
Fable 1 you have to play as a guy. Fables 2 and 3 you get to pick. But there's like a character morphing system based on stats. The higher your strength, the more broad and muscly the character gets. The higher your intelligence or wisdom, whatever is the magic casting trait, the taller you get. I don't remember beyond that. And also, every time you your HP goes to 0 in battle, you get a permanent scar on your body. That's like the only downside. This is Fable 2 specifically I'm thinking of that does the scar thing. I think Fable 1 it was like you've died, go back to go back to your last save.
I kind of like the scar idea though.
That is a pretty neat
really
idea.
cool. You know, your character's body becomes like a tapestry of their adventures. I'm quite fond of it.
Exactly.
Alright, any other NCR fuckers want to kill me?
Say hello to my little friend.
Swear to God, they are absolute ass when it comes to actually killing me.
Those dog tags are going to be good. Are going to be great for you though.
Damn it. How so?
So those are items that you can turn into an NPC, like his name is like Cruel Seas or something like that. Down around Forlorn Hope. Forlorn Hope? One of the big NCR bases. It gives you a reputation with Caesar's Legion. Hey, what's up, Saval?
Saval!
Hey.
I don't have multi-Twitch open. I've just been watching Sky's Twitch.
Oh, it's not really that worth it.
I mean, it's worth it so I can see all the different chat logs.
It's got to be dark already because it's the winter. And America thinks daylight savings time is a good idea, even though it's not.
Welcome to the chat room. Bruv. Bruv, it's only 5. Wonderful.
Okay, so someone needs to like come and correct me because I had this argument with my boss on my last day. I was hoping to get more of a oh, is that why you got fired? But okay.
Wait, you got fired?
No. No.
Asshole, don't scare me like that.
we were like, he was complaining about daylight savings time, so I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense. It's like worthless. It's literally only there for office workers, not the farmers. But that's what everyone says it's for, is for the farmer.
Oh.
So
Yeah, there's no there's so many conflicting stories on why daylight savings time started. I don't think like historians know why it started.
capitalist interests about the power companies.
I mean, that's what I was told growing up. And it's what I think is the most likely, but apparently it's not confirmed.
Well, you
Honestly,
know what?
the only thing that makes sense to me is daylight savings time exists so that 9 to 5 workers will be able to work in sunlight, and that is literally it.
Okay, but counterpoint: 9 to 5 workers would be getting off after dark.
Yeah, like I don't think it even really works for that.
They they don't need to get home before dark. They just need to be working when it's still light out.
Yeah. What I was told growing up was it was so that factory owners didn't have to pay as much for lighting.
Because they would only have. Yeah. But wait, what do you mean they wouldn't have to pay as much for lighting?
Because if the workers are working, like if like their business is open during sunlight hours, then they don't have to pay for lights to light the place. Or at least definitely for not as long.
Subval said, I was told it was because it worked with needing more light for farmers clearing fields, which is what makes sense to me. Because they are actually working outside.
Makes way more sense.
Makes sense, but, you know, daylight savings time doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with it.
The thing with the farmers is the farmers are going to be up regardless of the time. They're going to be up before the sun rises, and they're going to be still working by the time it's done.
Yeah, you would expect farmers to work based on the sun rather than based on what the clocks say.
That is what they do.
Yeah. So yeah, so far with Veilguard, it feels I had read before going into it that it's more linear, and that's the game does well for it. Couldn't remember the opposite of the word suffer. And yeah, that seems to be the case right now. It's feeling very, to me, like it's inspired by the recent God of War games. It's more Mass Effect, whereas previous Dragon Age games were more Baldur's Gate, shall we say. Well, specifically more like Knights of the Old Republic.
God, I really want to play Knights of the Old Republic, but it's
really good.
It's good, but it's such an RPG.
Well, yeah. I adore that game so much. Second one's good too, but I've never finished the second one.
I've never even finished the first one. Farthest I've gotten was Kashyyyk.
And
I got pissed that I got dark side points for a not dark side answer.
Yeah, I believe there's a Grey Jedi hiding on Kashyyyk in that game.
Yeah, Jolin, Jovi.
But yeah, it's the because that game very much follows the idea of Grey Jedis being a thing, whereas I think the the current like canon follows the idea of it being very definite divides between there is a light side, there is a dark side, and there's no in between kind of stuff. But that game, they were very much like, it should really be about balance.
Well, it makes sense from a gameplay perspective because then you're able to kind of have the sliding scale without it being like a hard cut.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it from like a lore and world building perspective, personally.
Too bad it's not canon.
Yeah. Well, it's weird. So from what I understand, the MMORPG Star Wars The Old Republic, not to be confused with Knights of the Old Republic,
Yes.
is canon.
Yes.
And they had an event or like a story pack or something that involved Darth Revan who is very important in Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes, he's the MacGuffin.
He's the MacGuffin. Which it canonizes Revan's existence, at least. Doesn't necessarily canonize the game and everything else that it did, but it canonizes Darth Revan.
Right.
It seems. Which is nice, at least.
You know what I could really go for right now?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm hungry. A Goblin Surf and Turf.
A Goblin Surf and Turf, you say?
Yes, it's tuna and meatballs on the same sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Oh, I want the Uzi, but I don't have the weight to carry it.
You should go clean out your inventory. Like you should have the suite at the Lucky 38. You already killed House, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should still have the presidential suite there.
Okay.
The house always wins. Not on this save file, motherfucker.
Aha.
It's player housing, so the containers are safe, so you can drop off stuff that you don't use. That way you can at least, like,
Nice.
keep your inventory down.
Ah. Is it just safe containers, or is it also like Resident Evil item box style logic?
No, it's not item box logic because that's like connected anywhere places.
Yeah.
Safe containers are just containers that NPCs aren't able to access.
Okay, yeah, cool.
That's what that means in terms of like Bethesda RPGs.
Yeah. I thought that was probably the case. I was thinking back as well, as you were saying that, to on my original run of Elder Scrolls Oblivion on the Xbox 360 as a kid. I had the house you get in Anvil, which is haunted. Like you get it super cheap, and because it's haunted, and you have a quest to like try and exorcise it. I loved that house. I was so attached to that house, and I filled the shelves with books that I had collected and read. I was so into that game. I was really into the real Baranzaya. Or Barenzia? I'm not sure. I think it's pronounced Baranzaya.
I've always pronounced it Baranzaya.
Yeah. Yeah, the real Baranzaya. The scandalous, informal retelling of her life, with her getting like knocked up by a previous emperor, and then like like fucking exiled because she's pregnant, and he doesn't want anyone to know about it, kind of thing. Oh god, it was juicy.
What a putz.
It's like she thought he cared about her, or at the very least that this was a nice situation that they had themselves in. And it turns out he was only having sex with her because he thought that dark elves couldn't get pregnant at her age.
Oh no.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Look, you don't need to be smart to be an emperor. Okay, what is this?
You just need the divine right of kings or whatever.
I have no idea what this guy
I keep
is.
trying to use the shoulder buttons to attack the enemies in this game, and that's not how this works.
Alright, I'm suited up. I'm heading to Alcadrid. Before I actually do, though, I'm going to go wash my hands real quick. But I'm not going to go to BRB because I feel like Remedy can talk more about the current topic that they were talking about.
I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Baron Zaya.
Oblivion, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oblivion. I like the game. Oh, sorry, we meant Bolivia. Yeah, I was obsessed with that game. I put off the main quest because I found the Daedra in Kvatch like way too hard to fight. Like the imps and stuff. They were too tough for me. Not even realizing that the game levels up with you. And I just sort of roved out and did like as much side content as I could find. Like I did all of the other quest lines for like all of the guilds. I absolutely adored the Thieves Guild quest line in that game. And like putting like after I became the new Grey Fox, putting on the hood to commit crimes and then taking it off so nobody knew it was me. And then after all that I went back and did the main quest. And I did actually finish it. I had all the achievements on that game until they released the DLC, which just added a bunch of new achievements, even if you didn't have the DLC.
Yeah, no, that's horseshit.
Yeah.
So
Driver Nephe's mangled head.
Oh no! Oh wait, never mind. You can't do that quest, so you're good.
Why does it? All right, cool. That's a lot of money.
So I went downstairs because it was getting a little hot in my office room, and go to look at the thermostat. It's 75.
It's set to 75, or just the temperature?
No, it was 75 in the house because the heat was on and it's warmer outside. I was like, oh, that's why it feels like crap out here.
Hmm.
Would you feel more comfortable if the bed was over in that corner?
Mm. That was terrible timing. So anyway.
So anyway, I started blasting.
That is exactly what I started doing.
What's my combat level? Let's see. They will just straight up attack me. I fucking hate scorpions.
Oh, that's... That explains why.
What?
It's leaving the area literally called Fiend Territory.
Yeah.
Alright, don't want this. Selling that. Thump is okay. The Uzi... It's kind of fun, but honestly the hunting rifle's more fun. Maria... Don't care about it anymore. Pulse grenades. Those... See... Um...
Gooch.
My Glaben.
Glaven. Plain in the Glaven.
Oh, jeez, right in the frick seat.
Plain. With the pain and the agony. And the Glaven.
Oh. Sorry, Osman, you were the wrong person to talk to.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Okay.
almost as if it were fate. Some.
Yeah, I don't really need these.
I'm going to waste my home teleport, spend an extra, like, 30 seconds, just so I don't have to spend 10 gold. Stonks.
Scrunks. Bronx.
Arabian nights and Arabian days.
More often than not.
Are hotter than hot in
In
a
all the
number of ways.
Let's see, hunting rifle, 42 damage, low DPS. This is slightly higher damage.
This game is straight up just gold as the currency. Dragon Age 1 had gold, silver, and copper. They've simplified it down. I don't know if this is the first game to do that. It's probably been the case since 2 or something.
It's been like
For all I
that
know.
ever since the Field of Dreams comic.
Is that legit?
No, I'm fucking with you. Actually, it was a big plot point in the Field of Dreams comic where they redid the entire economy because there was counterfeiting of the copper and silver. So they switched to just gold because gold could be used for anything.
I just saw Subval's recent string of messages. I had not noticed them.
Well, that is unfortunate for Sub. Is that a fiend? That's a...
It's unfortunate for me. Nothing like crossing the road in dark clothes to add a little spice to life. Subval, I hate that was your last message. Of all things. Have we witnessed Subval's last words?
Totally.
If I never hear from Subval again, that's gonna haunt me.
Nah, they're fine. Worst comes to worst, they're just gonna send a picture to the Discord with "I live, bitch."
Yeah.
They're in pain and agony at this current moment with us still in their ear.
Caps and another Uzi. Okay. Also, I think I figured out where all my damn weight was coming from. It was like miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
Like coyote hides,
Yeah, that'll happen.
fusion batteries. I forgot why I'm doing all of this. Oh wait, no. I'm trying to get power armor training and then kill the Brotherhood of Steel.
That is correct.
Nah, I don't need it. Don't need a shotgun. Don't need the shotgun. Don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Oh shit, ultimate abilities.
There's only two guys I want coming in my mouth. Mike and Ike.
God, I'd be terrible at CSGO.
To follow up on your thing, Nick, not me, I need at least 5 guys.
I can't even say gay.
What a slut.
We don't even have 5 guys in the UK.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. Most of the time. Like, they give you a generous amount of fries and stuff, but, like, just a little bit overpriced. So, of course, there's the corpse. A Mauser? A broken Mauser. Mauser C96.
So, if you're not vilified by the NCR, Cook, Violet, and Driver NFI are all bounties that you can get a quest to collect their heads. The thing is, though, is that with them, you're not allowed to destroy their heads to, prove the bounty.
Huh. Oh, it's kind of stupid.
Why so?
I'm gonna kill him.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna shoot him.
Don't shoot him in the head, though.
But that's... This is why everyone says fuck the NCR.
Why? Because you can't think of a feasible way to kill someone by shooting them in the body?
I don't know how that happened. Okay, down the door to the right. Hold up, where am I going again?
I never know what you're doing.
I'm in the Fiend's hideout, looking for robot parts, I think.
Why aren't they attacking you?
I made a speech check, and I have drugs for them, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's actually a thing you can do with these guys. If you decide to help out the Great Khans, they give you a quest to deliver drugs to these people.
Hmm. Suck dick like I'm in the NCR. Suck dick like I'm in the NCR.
What?
Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm here for this. Cool.
Oh.
Easy, yes, but also not fun, because I didn't get to kill everyone. Oh well.
I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
You're right, but I feel less like an asshole. Shit, I already lost my way. Even though I know these are all like drug peddling assholes who all deserve to die.
No, they're not drug peddlers. They're drug takers.
Same thing.
They don't sell the drugs, they take them. And apparently eat people, according to the Fallout TV show.
Well, yeah, makes sense. Have more guns to sell to the gun runners. I don't want the Ithaca.
Laffy Taffy has forsaken me.
Don't want this, don't want this, don't want this.
Laffy Taffy.
It's stuck to the inside of the wrapper.
Every time. Every single fucking time. Excuse me.
Okay, so I've got a jug of water, I've got red berries, I've got ashes, got that.
Oh, whatever. Back to Hidden Valley Ranch.
I love Hidden Valley Ranch.
It's my favorite condiment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I've never had ranch in my life.
It's it's probably a very odd flavor if you're used to like actually tangy things. But it's how best to describe ranch. Give me a second.
It's like dill.
We are out of ranch, so I cannot describe it to you.
Mwah.
Mwah. Hooray! Level 16. I'm supposed to get something. Okay.
Jury rigging.
Okay. What should I put my points into?
Put them into lockpick.
Pick. Going up. I'm at 96.
Perfect. That means we can get you that unique sniper rifle if you want.
Jury rig. Okay.
Yep. That way you'll be able to repair your equipment a lot easier. And then the next perk after that, we're going for light step. So that way you can avoid traps and shit.
Okay. How do I get the power armor training? Do I join the Brotherhood?
Yes.
I like how the sort of oversight, I guess, with in Fallout 4, if you're playing as the guy, or if you're playing as a guy, you were in the military and have power armor training from that, hence why you can use power armor that you randomly find. But if you're playing as a woman, you're the wife of a soldier who used to be a lawyer, or is a lawyer,
Yes.
either way. Which, to me, suggests that either, in her capacity as a lawyer, she had to learn to use power armor, which seems unlikely, or she's learned enough from her husband, like, autistically info dumping about the power armor. That's just my fun little headcanon.
That is most likely the case, yes.
Did you know that the male protagonist of Fallout 4 was canonically the guy that executed a civilian and laughed at it during
I heard that,
Fallout 1?
and then I heard that it got retracted, like immediately. But I do kind of like that being a thing.
Haha, your protagonist is a war criminal.
Yeah.
Honestly, makes sense. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't people like having a character who is very clearly either disturbed or like just plain, okay, the lighting shifted.
Oh no.
So anyway, what's wrong with playing a psychopath?
In what context?
Just like in any game, like everyone always wants like the hero or whatever, but like a normal hero won't do all the shit that gamers love. So what's wrong with just having a psychopath as the main character? Who does all the shit that gamers have fun with?
That is the central design philosophy behind every game Yoko Taro has ever made. That's why all of his games have bad endings, where you realize, oh wait, I was the villain.
I would like to counter that by saying that you literally play as psychopaths in Borderlands series, Silent Hill.
Okay.
Like, you play as psychopaths in a lot of games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you know.
Counterpoint to the Borderlands thing.
Mm-hmm.
You are not a hero. You are literally a murderous asshole who's just there to get rich quick.
But yeah, the Drakengard series of games, which is what Nier is a spin-off of, started off as I've only played the first one. That was very Dynasty Warriors-esque, where you're on a battlefield full of thousands of enemies and you're just cleaving through them, like dozens at a time every time you swing your sword, sort of style. And the director of the game, Yoko Taro, was like, what kind of person would be okay with doing that? And built like a lot of the game's writing around that.
Hold on, George, before you go all uppity there.
A bit late on that, but continue anyway.
There's a way to do it without bloodshed. But let me check to see if you have the skill for it first.
I
What's
do
your
have the skill.
what's your science at?
55.
Do you have a way to get that up to 60?
Like with clothing or whatever, I imagine.
Clothing, skill magazine.
Barter, med. Gun. Lockpick. Nope.
Okay. Unfortunate then. Because there's a way to complete the quest that they're making you do by fixing the super mutants Mr. Handy, and that resolves it peacefully. I mean, you can kill her, but you know.
That point you were making earlier about players complaining about they, the characters in their games being psychopaths. It really reminded me of some of the discourse surrounding Grand Theft Auto 5 when it came out. People were like, the main characters aren't likable. And it's like, that's kind of the point. They're not good people. They're incredibly fucked up people.
But people still see themselves in those characters, and that's really disturbing.
Yeah. Which again is kind of the point.
Like
I totally empathize with them, but like,
no, not
yeah,
even in an this is so fucked up. They're like, yeah, I'm like Trevor, I'm so badass.
Oh yeah, no, in that,
like seeing them as
stupid.
Positive representations of themselves.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about when people are complaining about it, that they're not likable. And the thing is, people had complained previously. I never played GTA 4 more than like a little bit at a friend's house.
No, gosh.
But I finished GTA 5. I've seen people also complain about what they did in GTA 4, where they tried pretty hard to make the main character seem if not a good guy, but like when you go on a murderous rampage in that game, his voice stabs and whatnot make it sound like he's lost control and is having like a breakdown, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's going on a genocidal rampage.
Oh.
And yeah, and people were like, "Oh, that's clumsy way of trying to make the players empathize with him." I think that's fine too. It's like it's just telling a different kind of story with your character. But yeah, people complained about both approaches. Fair, it's probably not the same people complaining about each approach.
That's true. You know, I've personally never been one for GTA in general. The only one I kind of have feelings for is Vice City, and that's just because I played it when I was younger.
Yeah, for me, the one I played when I was younger was San Andreas, but I could not finish it. There was a mission. There was just a mission that I couldn't get through, and I've talked to people about it since, and they've said, "Oh, that mission was optional. You didn't need to do that one to progress." But I swear, I scoured the whole map. I reached that mission that I couldn't do, and I was like, okay, can't do this, gonna leave and do other stuff instead. And I exhausted everything else, like every other icon on the map. And the game wouldn't let me progress unless I did it. And then I later found out that that mission is like actually bugged to be way harder than it's supposed to be, or something. It's a mission where you've got to shoot down a bunch of drones for a crazy conspiracy theorist whose rival is another crazy conspiracy theorist who has sent drones to kill him.
Huh.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. But yeah, I was a big fan of that game as a kid. I had the cheat codes written down on a piece of paper that I had folded and put in with the manual, like in the clips that hold the manual in.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a few of them memorized, like the one to spawn a quad bike ATV thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I memorized the one to spawn a jetpack just because I wasn't as interested in that one. But I think I memorized the one to spawn a quad bike and the one to make it so vehicles fly. So I was happy to ride around on a flying quad bike, but I just wasn't as interested in the jetpack. I did like that the cheat that made vehicles fly also like tilted their wheels downwards so that they were like rotors almost. Like that was going above and beyond. They didn't need to do that, but they did. They did that for us. And for themselves, because I'm sure they thought it was fun too.
Truly and surely. So, how's it going?
Dying a few times, but not too bad otherwise.
I've been watching ReZero, so what you just said is funny to me.
I mean, does he ever admit to the other characters that he can just like turn back time or whatever? How he stops dying?
He tries to, but the thing is, every time he tries to talk, he actually weaponizes the fact that he can't talk about it. Every time he tries to talk about it, he feels like a spectral hand grabbing and squeezing his heart, threatening to kill him. And like it causes him massive pain, and like physically prevents him from speaking. But also it massively increases the stench of the witch that is on him. And that attracts magical beasts. So when he needs to like be a distraction, so that there's like less magical beasts attacking one of his friends, which happens a few times, he will try to tell someone about his respawning ability, so that countermeasure to stop him talking will trigger, so that the nearby beasts will focus on him instead.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's been really good so far. I'm still on season 1. Also, it is so wild to me how horny people were over Rem and Ram. Now that I'm actually watching the show, because damn, they are young.
Remember, cartoon characters have no age.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of, like, how they're designed. Like, they're very much designed to look like 14 or younger. It makes sense for the main character to be into them, because he's 17. I guess. But, like, thankfully, he never tries to take advantage of them. He just, like, jokes about being attracted to them and wanting to do things to them. But, like, he does it in a very, like, over-the-top, silly way. And funnily enough, in the timelines where he does that, one of them ends up killing him.
Oh yeah,
And they
that
both
is.
fucking despise him for it. And it's only, like, in the later timelines where he actually doesn't do that and treats them with respect that they both come to really care for him. It's like he part of it is him dying over and over again so that he can, like, save people and get the right outcome and stuff, but part of it is also him dying over and over again and learning to be less of a cunt. And he's never, like, a bad person. He's just, like, incredibly
He's a
chunibyo and
teenager.
inappropriate. He's a teenager, yeah, and he's being traumatized into being a better person. Oh, I mean, with the trauma comes more problems that he's causing, and, like, driving rifts between himself and other people. So it's not all good. But yeah, he's like a pretty realistic depiction of a teenager, in my opinion. And he's he's having to grow up fucking quickly.
What am I on about?
Truth be told, I don't know.
Also, I like that he doesn't take advantage of his respawning ability to, like, redo situations, because dying is horrible.
Yeah.
Dying's not that bad.
Honestly, though, truth be told, after a while, wouldn't he just get, like, used to it?
He probably does eventually. He is not used to it at the point where I am. He has taken himself out once. But it was in a pretty dire situation. But other than that, he's, like, fought tooth and claw to survive in every situation. Because dying terrifies him and it's really painful. Yeah, like I say, I'm on season 1. There's 3 seasons and a movie, and season 2 is so long that it's split into 2 parts. So I don't know where the movie goes in the timeline. I'll have to look that up.
4 seasons in a movie, 100 more episodes. That's just how it is, Morty. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is, Morty. Dragon Age Veilguard, at least the point where I'm at right now, it feels very Lovecraft inspired. Ancient gods have been unleashed upon the world, and they are incredibly cruel and sadistic. And some people have taken to worshipping them to try and save themselves and their families. And they are doing horrible things in the name of these gods, and they are clearly mentally broken.
Eh. I like my horror like I like my coffee. Around my penis.
But I'd have some cosmic horror. Turns out I'm a cosmic whore. I fucked Cthulhu good. No tragedies or sacrifices. Only thing getting buried here was wood.
You know what I came across the other day while I was scrolling through Reels?
Mm-hmm.
The "Fuck Me in the Ass Because I Love Jesus"
I love that
song.
song. What was it called? Like the Golden Loophole or something?
Oh.
I don't know. The title of the song is is something to do with a loophole. I remember I put together a like an asexual version of that song about fucking Cthulhu
Hmm.
for my partner ages ago, and it was alright.
Look, Cthulhu's just sexy. It's not my fault my body wants him. I don't want him, but my body does.
I picked Cthulhu's brains. No tragedies or sacrifices. I didn't lose my mind. I lost my chains.
That's exactly what it would sound like if you did lose your sanity to a Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah. Thought he'd be a cosmic horror. Turns out he's a philosopher.
Philosopher, you say?
Mm-hmm. Philosopher.
Thank you, Brotherhood of Steel Scribe, for giving me free ammunition. Where's my free ammunition? Nope, nope, nope. I can restrain myself. I'm about to blow all your asses up anyway.
So, did you kill Tabitha?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's a bit sad, but what you gonna do?
Kill her again.
You know, that's fair. She just wanted her friend back.
Look, the only thing that mattered to me is where she kept her spare key. Everything else can burn in hell.
Welcome to Arabia.
Welcome to Arabia. Have a look around. I steal everything. Just one question, why, man? 'Cause you stole my daughter's hymen. That's completely fair, but in my defense, man, your daughter's hot.
Thank you. I appreciate all of the training that you have given me.
Now I am going to leave.
So now you're gonna have to pickpocket the codes off of the Elder, the Head Paladin, and the Head Scribe, I believe. I'm going to be rich. No, you're not. You're gonna die in an alley.
I hope you die on a fire. Hope you get stabbed in the heart. Hope you get shot and expire. That's my favorite song made about Five Nights at Freddy's. Why do I know so much about Five Nights at Freddy's songs? My sister is primarily an animator of Five Nights at Freddy's music videos.
Your sister's an adult, right?
No. I'm trying to remember how old my sister is. 16?
Ah, then I will not say what I was gonna say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, the Elder, Head Paladin, who else?
I think the Head Scribe.
I will take a look at the self-destruct module.
Necrosis.
You need a science of 100 to hack it. Head Paladin Harden and Head Scribe Taggart.
Somehow still hasn't said anything since talking about crossing the road in dark clothes.
That is correct. And I feel like it's not that concerning.
It's not.
It's genuinely
But-
not, however.
It's
Okay, cool. That is 3 key cards acquired. Let me double check my route in order to leave without dying. Okay. Straight on through.
Yeah, assuming subtitle is okay, it's just funny. Oh yeah, Subval's alive, good. Thanks for checking, Nick.
Head Scribe, Head Paladin, and the Elder of the Chapter.
Morgan is looking good. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power. That's what Morgan says when she introduces herself.
Farewell, all my friends in hell. Goodbye, all
Hi,
y'all.
Joe.
Oh no. Why are you shooting me? I win. Cool.
Yeah. So around Cottonwood Cove. Is it around Cottonwood Cove? Yeah. So to the west of Cottonwood Cove, up on a hillside is a sniper's nest. That is a fast travel location that you can go to. And that is where that sniper rifle I was telling you about is. You're close enough that boosting your agility should let you pick the lock.
Okay. So, gonna have to repeat all that because I'm already in the middle of something.
Okay, so after you're done with your visit to the camp, go back to Cottonwood Cove. To the west of the cove, up on a hill, there's a place called the Sniper's Nest. Go there and discover that. And when you have a way to get to 100 lockpick, either by a level or a skill magazine or what have you, go back there. There will be a very hard lock. Pick that open, and you'll get a sniper rifle. Comprende?
Cottonwood Cove, somewhere, lockpick 100.
Yes. You don't need to put any more into repair if you don't want to. Survival or speech or sneak, honestly. At this point, it doesn't really matter what skills you put your skill points into, other than save the combat ones, other than your gun stat, for whenever you max out everything else. Because like, if you're not going to be using explosives, there's not really going to be much use for you having a high explosive skill. Well, the good news is I definitely completed a quest.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So, do you plan on keeping Caesar alive, or are you going to assassinate him and usurp his throne?
I don't know. I don't really care all that much.
How many people stabbed Julius Caesar when Julius Caesar was assassinated?
Like 23, I think.
Hmm. It's a shame you can't have that many followers.
I don't think he would survive if that were the case, honestly. Okay, I don't need hard leather until like 28. Tan me, daddy.
gonna need that anymore.
And so also now that you have jury rigging, you should be able to repair your power armor really easily.
Oh, what the fuck is with this lottery ticket? What can I do with it?
That was the lottery ticket that you picked up in Nipton, right?
No, that was the lottery ticket I killed a guy for.
In Nipton, right?
I don't know. It was like the first episode.
Was it the place where the Legion had invaded and were crucifying everyone?
Again, I don't know.
Those are literally the only lottery tickets in the game. So that's where it's from. No, you don't need it for anything. Except to bolster your Legion pride. I think all it is a piece of paper, so it's just kind of like eh.
Yeah. It's just, hey, take a piece of paper and find out whether you're going to be the one person who doesn't get crucified.
Well, see, the thing is that the first people that were drawn were instantly killed. Then they were crucified.
Right.
Then the runner-up had their kneecaps broken.
Mm.
It is a very fair and just system.
Mm. The runner-up was that boxcars.
Yeah.
Mm.
My fucking kneecaps!
I have known about the character boxcars long before finding out about the game Fallout New Vegas. And I'll bet that sounds incredibly improbable. But I believe this is a story I've told you before. This is also how I found out initially that the KKK still existed. You know, as a young teen.
Okay.
So I'd been led to believe throughout my life and throughout like history classes and whatnot in school that the KKK were a historical organization which existed during America's history, like during like the times of Martin Luther King and before that. I had no idea that they were a persisting entity. Like I saw them as a boogeyman of the past, you know. And how I found out that they still existed was a video on YouTube of someone prank calling a KKK hotline using a soundboard of the character boxcars.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to round up all the KKK members and execute them when they are politicians.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why ACAB.
Mm-hmm.
Leather
Hey,
van
some of those
braces.
who work forces are the same that burn crosses.
Ah.
Alright, so where am I going from Cottonwood? Camp Searchlight?
No. So from Cottonwood Cove to the west, up a cliff, is a place called the Sniper's Nest. It's literally just like a little shack. Camp Searchlight is fun because all the people there are radiated.
I can tell.
Oh boy, do I love living in Nagasaki in 1945.
Dang, I really hope my boss doesn't make me do that bad thing again. Why is the sun so bright?
Ah. Oh my god. Someone just dropped the sun on Hiroshima. That's horrifying. How could anybody do this?
Yeah,
Well,
okay, I'm not
at least we know
considering
nobody would be crazy enough to do that twice, says a citizen in Nagasaki. Oh god. I'm going to hell.
Honestly, kind of funny though.
It's okay because we're joking about how horrible it was.
When it's 1946 and you're an Argentinian who just got a new neighbor. He really likes the weather. A bunch of lightning bolts.
Strange man. Good fashion, though. Nice mustache.
Oh. Oh, it took me a fucking moment.
Hi, welcome. You're here about the paperclip, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here about the paperclip. Danke.
I do love the gag in Helsing Ultimate where they are I can't remember what. I think it's London. It's London. The Nazis are carpet bombing the place. And in the abridged specifically, they're listing like a bunch of different landmarks that they want to destroy, and the leader's like checking them off, like yeah. And then they get to the Holocaust Museum, and he's like, no one will deny what we did.
Yeah. I need like 2 more combat levels before I can start doing mining shit in Alcadruid. Just those dumb fucking scorpions.
I also like the gag where the Nazi leader is he's doing some military maneuver that's gonna get like loads of his own men killed, and he's just like, "Who cares? They're fucking Nazis."
Right.
Mm,
Damn, Helsing Ultimate Abridged was so much better than Helsing Ultimate.
agreed.
Yeah. Honestly, Team 4 Stars Abridges are like really fucking good.
Hmm.
Like, it's the only way I'm ever actually gonna watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And you'd probably have to give me some decent incentive to actually watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is your favorite anime.
That's a lie and you know it.
It was a
Okay.
good effort, though. It was a valiant
Look.
effort to just straight up gaslight. Just gaslight Nick into watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
I wouldn't want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! either.
Yeah. Again, the abridged is
Damn,
fantastic.
I kind of want to watch it now. Not because you gaslit me, but just because.
Are you sure? Are you
Little
fucking
bit.
sure that's
Little
why?
Little bit. I want to watch the sub, not the dub.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So what? That way you can hear them say,
Really?
"He summoned the Blue Eyes White Dragon." The Blue Eyes White Dragon can do this.
Draw!
Yeah.
Monster Cardo! Draw! Monster Cardo!
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a streamer.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Get her, stripper. Get her! That's the stripper! Ah!
There's the stripper. Get her. She's dancing like a streamer.
Do I need the spacesuit anymore? Yeah. It's got rapid.
But less physical damage, much better stagger. Sure.
Somebody come eat her. She's got a Nilla Weaver.
Weezer.
You know, I'm just gonna be like 100% real and honest with all y'all. If your band doesn't have someone who's solely dedicated to playing the fucking anvil, like, you're just not metal. I've seen country bands
Oh.
more metal than what some of you people play on stage nowadays. Metallica? Yeah,
That's not
fucking
even...
rocks. That's not metal. You want metal? Look at Steven Seagulls.
Don't ever bring him up again.
Who?
Steven Seagulls.
They're
I
they're a fucking hick band.
Okay,
Not,
I thought you were
not
making some
Steven, not
stupid.
Steven Seagal. No, who fucking cares about him? No, I'm talking about Steve and Seagulls. You've seen that video of that like literal fucking jug band playing Thunderstruck, right?
No, because that sounds ridiculous.
It's so fucking good.
and glorious.
Like, I swear to fuck. This is going in content dump. It's so fucking good. And they literally have a dude banging on the anvil for some of the percussion.
Hell yeah. Somebody come get her. She's banging on an anvil.
Like, all you fake metal bands with your polyresin guitar strings got nuttin' on the true metal iron in the form of a block with a tiny bass.
Tiny bass. It's just a little bit based. Based? Based on what? On strong foundations.
Fuck yeah. I can now craft holy symbols of Sardamon.
Interesting.
Honestly, I wish RuneScape was better at showing off its lore. Because like I really want to learn about the lore, everything about RuneScape. But the issue is that the gameplay doesn't really revolve around it. Like, you don't need to know jack shit about the world of RuneScape in order to play RuneScape.
Nor will you find out much about the world of RuneScape by playing RuneScape. All I know is they have their own Romeo and Juliet, and there is a sword called Silverlight. Demons exist. Goblins are there.
Honestly, the goblins are pretty based. They're idiots, but they have the fucking they have the spirit. They're a little confused, but they've got the spirit.
Thank you, Crank. Very cute.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it could be a reasonably aged adult friend.
I feel so powerful. I'm gonna kiss all of you. I'll kiss the women and the men.
Okay, let's see what we're working with.
I'll never forget when he said that. It was so fucking funny.
Nice cock.
He was high off experimental COVID treatments.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was a real that was a real thing he said during his speech, like a public rally.
What, that I was gonna kiss men?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not one to kink shame, but that's kind of gay.
He's like, I feel so powerful.
All right, can I get back to the?
This is after he caught COVID after pretending that after being like on a platform of COVID doesn't exist for a while.
Yeah. So
anyway,
can I finish my penis inspection now?
Oh yes.
3 out
I
of
mean,
10.
as you'll see, I have the largest penis. The best penis. It's terrific.
No, I'm not talking about
Everyone
you.
says so.
Yours 2 out of 10. Too short. No, y'all at all. Yay! I can do sapphire shit now.
Yay.
All right. Let's see what we're working with. Whoa. Nice cock. Thick.
If you got a
Not
bit,
too flaccid.
let me search it.
Perfect length. A nice 8-degree angle. Could trim the hairs a bit, but we'll work on that. Yep, I'd say that's a pretty good cock. I'll rate it 8.5 out of 10. Good job, kiddo. I hate how my fucking Kronk voice is like a little bit of nasal away from being just a stupid Donald Trump impression.
No, you're just talking like Patrick Warburton. That's it. Not even a Kronk voice.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But, like, you put a little bit of to it. That's basically just, I'm over here with, how does the nasal go? Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Oh. That's a little strenuous on my throat.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Especially last night after I went out to the club and went to the bathroom and she came in and she followed me. I didn't bring her in there. I definitely didn't handcuff her.
So, what's the gist of this Vault 34 having just a bunch of 10mm rounds everywhere?
If I'm remembering correctly, Vault 34 was the vault that the boomers originally came from. And you remembered the story that Pete told you, right?
Not really.
So, they ended up having like an internal conflict and then left the vault because everyone had access to weapons and it was fun. It was great. Everyone was having a good time, but they locked away the really powerful weapons. You put on the rebreather, right?
Nope. I have the anti-radiation stuff on.
Put the rebreather on. It lets you breathe underwater.
I'm already fucking dead! Don't even worry about it.
So when you get back there... Look, I'm literally sitting here just making leather chaps.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here bored out of my mind because I don't really like this game.
Well, you know what? That sucks to suck, because that just means you're going to be playing all the DLCs then.
You know what? You're right. This isn't fucking worth it. I'm killing Kaiser.
I approve this message.
Yeah, fuck Kaiser.
All my friends hate Kaiser.
So wait, you're literally saying fuck this, and are you still gonna try and finish with Caesar, or are you gonna go to Yes Man?
Killing Kaiser. I don't give a shit what else happens afterwards.
Okay. Ooh, I can make tiaras. That'd be so nice.
Alright. Well, Kaiser's still alive. Oh well.
Huh? You said I'm gonna kill Kaiser, but then went with the option trust that you've got this.
Yeah,
You're not going to tell him that you're going to kill him.
I specifically chose that option because I was like, okay, yeah, no, my medicine isn't high enough. It's gonna kill him anyway.
Well, at least
Oh.
now you can go assassinate the NCR president.
Yay! Wait, who do I gotta talk to?
I'm pretty sure you have to rendezvous with them by the dam.
Yeah.
Swear to God. This game makes you fucking jump more hoops than a goddamn circus.
George, I honestly don't understand how you can like Skyrim so much but not like Fallout.
I don't like base Skyrim all that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I play Skyrim, I mod the shit out of it. Because otherwise, I get incredibly bored.
How?
I mean, I also.
I'm over here SMHing my
I'm
head at
exhausted.
y'all.
I
Okay.
exhausted based Skyrim in my late teens because I was playing it on console. Ever since I started playing it, ever since I had a PC that was good enough to play it, I have never looked back from modding the fuck out of it.
I don't think you realize, like, how many hours I put into Skyrim just on the Xbox. Like, I have done damn near everything that I'm willing to do in Skyrim. And now I sit here and I experience it in a different way through mods. I don't sit there and play default Skyrim. Oh, hey. And also, even with Skyrim, there's like no actual. Well, okay. The actual story where you have to interact with Delphine and everyone else and stuff, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's boring. It's dull. It's stupid. I hate everything that has to do except for the final dungeon with the main quest.
So just say you hate Skyrim then.
I love the mods that the community has created for it. That's why I continue to play it. But if there were no mods, I wouldn't play it.
Skyrim is a decent game and an even better platform. That's how I see it. I genuinely see Skyrim as more of a platform than a game itself.
Can I interest you in Fortnite then?
No. Nowhere near as good as Skyrim at being a platform for mods. Well,
Not even close.
first off, Fortnite doesn't have mods.
Fortnite is the mod.
Well,
Like
that's
unironically, because the entire like battle royale thing was a separate alternate node mode that they made.
Yeah, I've played original Fortnite.
Is it any good?
It's not my cup of tea. It's a base building game. It's essentially a tower defense game. But, you know, from the third person perspective. You have to defend a tower from like a central node point from waves of zombies. The zombie design was pretty cool though. It was more like this. It was kind of like the skeletons had come to life, and the skin of the entire head was like pulled back like a hood, like a hooded jumper. It's pretty gnarly. kind of a shame they abandoned it because it had a semi-interesting overarching plot going on. But I wasn't interested enough in the gameplay to stick with it.
Oh. Yep, that is why. That's right, I can't get too close to these guys because they'll kill me on sight. Yeah, well.
I am going to be going to bed soon. Not
Okay.
just yet, but soon.
Let's see. Yeah, no, this is fine. I look like the NCR, I act like the NCR.
I suck
Cool.
dick like I'm in the NCR.
That's Legion.
Yeah, to be fair.
I can cut sapphires now.
Damn it, how'd they discover my recognizable face?
What do I do now?
Have you already gotten your fire making up to level 50?
No.
There you go.
So you're saying go back to the woodcut and grind.
I guess.
It is really and truly unfortunate that the only faction you're able to assassinate President Kimball on is Legion. Like, you're not even allowed to do it on Yes Man.
It's not like everyone else doesn't have their guns out prepared to protect the president. What makes me so special?
So, past the stage, farther back, there's that tower that's behind it. If you go up to the top of there and quietly kill the ranger that's up there, you can use that as a perch to snipe them.
Quietly, you say. don't think I have a suppressor. Hell yeah. Quiet. Well, this better either way. Victory. Okay, level 18. What should I put my points into?
Science.
Okay. And then, what's my next perk gonna be?
Light step. It'll be towards the bottom. That's going to be the perk that lets you walk over traps without triggering them.
Okay. Alright, who's all pissy? You're all pissy, but you're dead. Damn. It's like I'm playing Duck Hunt all over again.
Quack, quack. Pew!
Who's still alive that's actually shooting back? I see you.
Man, imagine living in a city that has walls. Couldn't be me.
What has walls? I had a battery low notification play in my ear when you said whatever that was.
Cities?
Ah.
Imagine living in a city with walls. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, a city that has cornettos. Yeah, couldn't be me.
The ice cream?
Walls is also the company that makes cornettos. At least it is over here. I don't know if it's got a different name in the States.
We don't have cornettos over here.
Oh, right.
Oh, mother... What the hell cripples my head?
Oh, it's all owned by Unilever.
Ah.
But Cornetto is an Italian ice cream brand.
Hmm.
No! I was so close. Oh well, good thing I quick save.
Let me, a random guy who was just kind of there, go around and dismantle your entire political systems.
Honestly,
For a dictator. For
Sounds
a dictator.
like a play I was in once.
I did that once. It was a good day.
You're currently doing it right now.
Look, it's not a political system, it's their military, and absolutely, yes, that is exactly what I'm doing.
No, the entirety of the entirety of the NCR falls if they don't take over Hoover Dam. Man, if only fucking Attack on Titan wasn't about genocide.
Yeah, if only.
It might be a good anime then.
Sis and the Zus and then this and the Jaeger. Huh. Always wondered why they use so much German.
We are the food and you are the hunter. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Do 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 do. Bird, burr, 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 burr.
You see fucking fucking what is it? John Madden game.
Madden.
John Madden. There's a fucking
Yeah, Madden.
No,
the video game series.
no. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm really not.
You're understanding the words. You're not understanding the meaning. No, there's a fucking space game. It's like Space Engineers or Space Base Alpha or something like that. That has a voice to text feature or a text to voice feature.
Mm-hmm.
And people have used that to sing songs and make music.
Right.
You may live in order to tell the NCR about what happened here today.
Moonbase Alpha.
Oh, I've heard of that game, yeah. I've not really heard anything about it. I'm just kind of aware it exists.
This is... I've seen some fabulous, what could essentially be called YouTube poops on it.
Nice.
Long and short of it. God, that's just porn.
Ah, shit. Told myself I was going to put my watch on charge while y'all was streaming, and I forgot to.
Rip. Did you take your medicine?
No, I didn't do that either.
You should take your medicine.
I'll do that now.
Isn't it great having so much what's it, Viscera around, George?
It is interesting. I will be honest.
I know some people that don't take the Bloody Mess perk because they find it annoying having to go and root through all the viscera.
It is hard to tell where one enemy ends and a different one begins while trying to loot everything.
Yeah.
Shoot, now I think that's just accurate poppycock.
Ah.
Like, yeah, you're right, but just stop being a little dick about it.
And made a mistake
Bitch. Oh, silly little geese.
Ah, here we go. Proper sniper rifle.
I put 2 of the same pill in my mouth. It's like I pulled one of them out and put it back in the little container that I used to take the pills.
Uh-huh.
But it got a bit wet from being on my tongue, so that's annoying. Taking 2 in one day won't hurt me. It's just fucking a waste.
Right.
Part of my brain was like, ah, yes, we take 2 pills. Not taking into account that it's 2 different kinds of pills.
That is true.
A new box of my progesterones. I'm indoctrinating! Look at me! I'm indoctrinating the youth online on my mature audiences rated stream. Wait, no, I'm not streaming. On someone else's stream.
Yeah, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't indoctrinate them. The only true indoctrination is the one in the eyes of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If you want to indoctrinate them into something cool, like tax evasion, or Antifa.
Oh my god, that dog is still alive. Hold on. There we go.
You're being truly evil by killing the dog.
Battery low.
Battery low.
You know what? Since you're cowering in fear, you're actually hold on. Okay.
It was such an honor to be here today.
All right, someone flip a coin, because there's 2 people alive here.
Okay.
Okay.
Heads,
You do it.
Mage Boy, Tails, other boy.
Look, I flipped it 5 times already, and it's just been landing on its side. I think you killed both of them.
No, one of them needs to live long enough to go tell the NCR what happened here today. They need to deliver the message.
Kill the one on the stage.
See if they both say the same thing. Oh, yep, no. You thought you were too young to die. Okay, buddy, you get to live. Enjoy!
It was an honor serving here today. Yeah, I'm sure. You didn't die. Ah, yes, Disney adults.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Disney adults are so much fun to make fun of. Wait, slave to Kaiser.
It do be like that.
It do be like that. It do be like that.
Hey, Kaiser! My buddy, my dude, my broski.
Look, I'm gonna be real. The fact that you had cancer and survived in the fucking post-apocalypse, fuck, dude. You're one lucky son of a bitch.
I'm trying to find information on a feature of Dragon Age the Veilguard, and all of the results I'm pulling up are like speculative articles from before the game came out.
Game's only been out for a couple days, right?
I mean, it's been out long enough to get cracked. I'm just trying to find out if there's a way for me to walk around in my underwear. So you can transmog anything into anything else. So you have like your casual clothes, quote unquote, that is like a fully covering costume, as it were, with like multiple layers.
Yeah.
And you can make your armor look like your casual clothes, or any other kind of armor. And the thing is, the game has nudity, and in the character creator, you can choose your underwear style between like boxers and a vest, boxers and a sort of tube top bra, and just boxers with no bra. So you can have your titties out in the character menu, like character creation menu. I'm trying to work out how to have my titties out while fighting demons. Doesn't seem to be a way to do it. It seems the nudity is specifically for and there's a nudity toggle as well, like there is in Baldur's Gate 3. But it seems it might only be for sex scenes.
Lame.
Yeah. That's definitely one thing Baldur's Gate 3 has over this game. Although I don't think it's fair to compare the two. They're very different games. They're just both fantasy games. Ah, pink news. Men who wear boxers have a much higher sperm count. What does this have to do with Dragon Age the Veilguard? Right, I'm gonna demote myself to viewer now, to transition to going to bed.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
Yep. Have fun, Nick and Sky. I hope you have fun.
He's not. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the last stream of New Vegas. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm not doing the DLC. I will finish out the main quest, and that's it.
So you are now on a separate instance of the map.
Okay, so I can't do anything legit then.
Right.
Damn it.
So while you're doing the final thing, I'll talk about some of the stuff that you didn't do. Just because it's interesting to talk about. Arcade Ganon, the one guy I was telling you that you need either a speech skill or confirmed bachelor in order to get to follow you, Doctor Nerd type. He is like the son of someone from the what's their name? The Enclave.
Okay. Who's the Enclave?
The Enclave are the remnants of the United States government. Basically trying to get the wastelands purified so they can bring back corporate America. But they're like more or less the direct antithesis of the Brotherhood of Steel. And they act as the opposing force in Fallout 3 against the Brotherhood of Steel. But as part of Arcade Ganon's questline, you bring the band back together, so to speak, with some outcasts from the Enclave that are still hanging around after the events of Fallout 2. And how it's supposed to go is that you convince them to fight for whatever side you're going to. Arcade is like, NCR is not really the best choice, but it's better than the Legion. Well, you can have them fight for the Legion. Arcade gets really pissed about it. And then if you finish Caesar's side, Arcade Retreats gets captured by the NCR and is executed because of his ties to the Enclave. Also, you can sell Arcade into slavery to Caesar. So that's fun.
Interesting.
Danny Trejo voices a ghoul that you missed out on getting a companion for. He's in Black Mountain, the place where Crazy was. He's really nice. He's able to repair stuff for you. You've already played through Dead Money, I believe. What is it? Honest Hearts is kind of fun because it all takes place in Zion National Park. There's that. Old World Blues is very like 50 sci-fi, and it's honestly great. The atmosphere, the environments are pretty nice. Couple of dungeons there are pretty decent too. Lonesome Road is fun. It gives your courier a bit more of a backstory about what they were doing before they got shot in the fucking head. It's a lot of philosophy and stuff like that. Honestly, sometimes I wish Ulysses would just shut up, but fuck it. It's a decent enough challenge though. Just because like it's not so much an exploration thing as it is just long corridor. But there's plenty of tough combat encounters, including a bunch of death claws.
Ooh, interesting.
And there's even an optional like boss death claw. Okay. Remedy is saying that there's no game audio for the stream.
It should be there, now at least. It's just that the game audio is probably so low that you can't really hear it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you would actually enjoy Lonesome Road. Just because like combat's interesting. Well, not interesting. It's still Fallout combat, but it's more combat. Oh, I don't know. I feel like you'd like it. I can't explain why. There's an optional Deathclaw boss that you can fight, and when you beat him, you can take his claws. And with Wild Wasteland, they're called Fist of the North Ra. Or Rar. It's funny because it's a Fist of the North Star reference.
Yeah.
Also, your voice is fine, but Nyx is quiet.
Yeah, I literally cannot do anything about that without okay. I cannot do anything about that. It is literally maxed out in OBS. And if I turn it up any higher in Discord, I'm going to be deaf. Oh my god, it's coming in!
The boomers? Yeah.
Ignorant savages! Oh god, I'm the ignorant savage!
So, when you recruited them, did you recruit them to your side or?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, this thing's broken. I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Did Caesar ever have you do the Omertas quest? Omertas?
What is that?
Probably not then. There's a quest line where you either help the Omertas do a plan that's really fucked up or stop them. But if you help them complete it, they basically build a huge ass chlorine bomb that they detonate on the strip during the Battle of Hoover Dam. And I'm pretty sure. Actually, you might not even have to do it. Obviously, you didn't have to do it, but
No.
if you complete that quest line after talking to Ralph, I think, it gives you a modified Pip Boy called the Pimp Boy 3 million. And it's just like a pimped out Pip Boy that kind of goes at a weird angle on your wrist when you're looking at it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure my internet's going to be stable enough for me to actually stream a decent amount this week, as it has been 3 hours and I've only dropped 224 frames.
Ooh, not bad. It's less than I did.
It's 0% of what I have done so far. All right, now I have to start coming up with ideas for the next game I'm going to force you to play that you're going to hate. RuneScape. Your goal? Complete every single free quest. That actually wouldn't be too bad. I don't think there's a lot of quests that have a lot of free-to-play quests that have skill requirements. Like there's some that have recommended combat level suggestions, and there's one that requires like 15 mining or something like that.
Weird. Oh. Why are the cons here?
Because the Great Khans are allied with Caesar's Legion, If you're part of the NCR, you are told to go destroy the cons, but you can actually remove their leadership and get them to side with the NCR instead. If you go there for any reason and you're not part of Caesar's Legion, there's a guy there, I think his name is Carl, who was sent there to influence the cons to join Caesar's Legion. The only issue is that if they're still under Caesar's thumb by the finale, the great cons get absorbed into Caesar's Legion and lose their identity. Just like with all the tribals before. And now that you've somehow removed Caesar's tumor, he's gonna be fucking in charge of that shit for a few more years at least.
Nope, not what I wanted.
So 7-Up released limited edition Shirley Temple flavor. And they had 12 packs of it at the Kroger by us. So we managed to snag a 12 pack.
Nice.
Probably gonna try it after the stream ends.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Okay. So I'm thinking probably... The next quest I might do might be Doric's quest. Or Ernest the Chicken. Stalin Mystery. Never played that one before. Well, I'm going to end my stream at the very least, because I'm tired.
Okay. I am going to apparently not go up this ladder.
So thank you all for joining my stream. If you joined my stream, this is definitely going up on my YouTube channel as VOD. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.